Guys, welcome back. This is another episode of Ask Marisa, and I'm really excited to answer this question because I have experience, lots of experience, working with this specific design dilemma, and I hope that this helps you. The question I was asked was, how can me and my spouse agree and make these decisions without killing each other as we design our home? I feel so often as I'm a mediator between the husband and wife when we are working on designing their homes together. Often it seems like people have opposite tastes and have opposite styles, and it can be really frustrating and challenging when you're in this project that's costing you a lot of money, that you both ultimately want to make your home better, but you can't agree on some of the specific details that you're picking out and that you're spending your money on. So let's talk about a few tips and strategies you can use to save your marriage and come out with a fabulous design at the end that you love. Okay, the first thing I would recommend is that you sit down and you begin to browse through images of interiors that you like and begin to create a collection of these images. Find ones that you're drawn to, that you think really reflect what you're going for, and begin to save them so that you can refer back to them as you're in the process of making these decisions. Which leads me to my next point, which is really try to find some common ground. So you may have completely opposite styles, but as you go through these photos, you might realize that you're both really drawn to a same color or a same wood tone or a same furniture style. Okay, so you want to be able to identify which things do we have a common ground on. And one of the best ways to do that is to look at photos, see where you guys are on the same page. This is really going to be helpful because as you progress through the whole process, you both will remember this is what we're aiming for. We both really like this. We're on the same page. We're on the same team. It's just that sometimes we come up against these disagreements when it comes to the specific details, which brings me to my third point, and that is be willing to compromise. If there's something that is so important to you, communicate that to your spouse and say, listen, I will defer to you on whatever, but this is really important to me. Can you compromise and let me have this specific thing in the home? I will compromise and allow you to have that specific thing in the home. And again, remember, we're ending up with this picture that we both really like. We agreed on what our commonalities are. We both want the same thing. But in this specific case, I'll compromise, or will you compromise, and try to compromise equally throughout the process. Okay, number 4 would be to remember why you love your partner. Why are you married? Why are you going through life together? Why are you trying to make your space better in the first place? You have the same common goals in life. You have a family maybe that you're raising, or a certain purpose you want to use your space for that you've agreed upon. Those similarities and those things that unite you are really worth keeping at the forefront of your mind when the differences are driving you nuts. Perspective really is important, so reminding each other and reminding yourself why you love your spouse and why you're doing this project in the first place can really help set your mind so that it's prepared to engage in those compromising conversations. I don't think I meant that. I think I meant so that your mind is prepared to engage in conversations where you're required to compromise. Finally, last but not least, I would say you guys, seriously, hire a professional. Whether it's a simple design consultation that you can just quickly chat with a professional about and get their expertise, or whether it's hiring a designer to come along with you through the whole process, there are people out there who are really great at hearing what both people want and helping to bring that final vision to life, and both parties feeling like they are represented in that final design. Don't write off the idea of hiring someone. Go online, find a professional in your area. I actually did a video a while back about e-design services. A lot of your favorite designers will work with you over the computer, even if they live in another country or another city. So don't hesitate to call up designers that you love and see what packages they have available on their website. Maybe they could help you from afar, or maybe they're nearby and they're local and you can bring them on board for your whole project. You will not regret the help and the insight that bringing somebody who has done many design projects before will bring to you in your unique project. You guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you and your spouses can make it through your renovations more deeply in love than you were when you went into them, and really truly loving the final result of your finished space. Thanks so much for watching. You guys, will see you next time right here at I Am Loved.